my lovey loves, it's What You Whippin' on Wednesday. I've been whipping the heck out of them foes. Got a couple of them for you. So let's get after it. Let's just do this quickly because this is super wash merino wool. So this is really like warm. I'm warm. So it's done. I've been calling it the Wickedly Scoodie because but then I was like, but it's the Wild Oleander and wands thing. So I've been calling it the Wild Wand, the Wild Wand Scoodie. So I ran out of yarn. I wish I would have had a little bit more yarn for the Scoodie part, but I ran out. So I would have liked to have just a little bit more. Yeah, that's about. So there's what that looks like. Hoodie, Scoodie, scarf, hoodie. So yeah, thank you Juan for the beautiful scarf tutorial, and Andrea from Wickedly Handmade making the Wild Oleander. And this is her silhouette, which you do the scarf and then you make a hoodie. So there's the whole thing. And she was naked. I couldn't have her be here naked. So Amanda stunt double, that's Manny Kin stunt double, is wearing an Allyana shawl. It is the Allyana asymmetrical that J Hook Crochet made. And when she was moving from Germany to Israel, she had like a little auction. She was downsizing, and I convinced her to put up a couple of her items for sale. I got to them. Sanita, my beautiful Sanita sister, Sanita Bonita, she bought me one, and it ended up being the Hobie Wonderland wrap. That was a cowl we did like 3 or 4 years ago. And then I bought this one. I was so happy to have one of Reggie's creation. Anyway, so yep, so there's the Wild Wand Scoodie, made in Cascade Whirligig. I'll put some pictures later. You guys will be able to see that. Let's see. Hug for you, hug for me. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm not going to show you on What You Whippin' on. You guys will have to wait till the Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. You guys will have to wait for the Saturday live. Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Pacific Standard Time, whatever the time we're in right now. So that's at 11 o'clock West Coast time, which is 1 hour right before Granny D goes on. So it'll be me, Granny D, and then Sam and Mike. So we got the triple threat going on. What? So come and see us. Sorry, I tried a new pillow and no, sis. What the stitch? This pillow's hurting it's not a good pillow. So anyway, all right, so what else are we talking about? Oh, let's do Bod Hatapalooza. So here's my Bod Hatapalooza. And I used, this is Heartland. And then up in here, this lovely goodness, you can't even tell. Let me get close. It is a kind of like a gray marled, I love this yarn, and it is the Prince, but it's like, it goes from solid gray to like a marled gray, and then it's got a ribbon that runs through it that's like the same color as this right here. So I didn't have very much of this, so I was like, scrap buster, watch it and see. Let's check it and see. Yeah, I kind of screwed that one up, but you guys got the gist. So there is week 2 Bod Hatapalooza. I got to take a picture. I forgot to send the picture last week. Chocolate bonbon beanie, and I forget to send the picture. Cheese and crackers, Jackie. Holy frog nuggets. So I got the picture into it, and then it's in the bucket for the girls, K&K. And so I didn't get a picture, so I had to take a screen grab. So I'm like, it's a terrible picture, but I got my hat in. Don't get that twisted. So now watch, I'm gonna get a screen grab too. Simple. All right, so Bodhatapalooza, check that out with Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farm Animals. We are doing year number 2 of, we are making all of Bag a Day Crochet's hats. So that's a bag a day. It's a bag a day, hat a day. No, it's not a hat a day. It's once a week on Tuesdays. Laura releases the next pattern. So yeah, this one, I'll put it in the deets. This is one of her way, way older ones. Evelyn was a baby. So I'll put all the deets to it down below, but yeah, it's kind of it's a bottom up, and it's this ribbed jobby, which wasn't bad. I mean, there's back loop single crochets, but I've done worse. Cables are worse. So, sorry, I'm warm today. Let me open my little thing here. Get a little air coming in for us. Let's see. All right, so we got the Bodhatapalooza. We got the Wildwan Scoodie. Now, let's talk about Lynn over at Nina's Knots Crochet. So she's all over the place. Y'all really got a glimpse of her most recently with, she is sewing together squares for Boggy Creek. So everybody sent in quack, quack, double duck dared, and sent in granny squares. They were supposed to be supposed to be like 1 5-inch granny square. And people were sending like 100. She's got like 500 squares. So she's just sewing them together. She's made like 25 blankets, and there's still more left. So we're just going to roll that into 2024 because we are going to do it again. Nancy and Lynette, and I think Billy and Lynanne, they all are going to go in the middle of February and drop the blankets off to Boggy Creek. It's really amazing. It's just such a beautiful thing to watch them take the blanket. So you guys keep your eyes out for that. But Lynanne, it started this new thing, and I got the bug to help support my friend. It's Tunisian Tuesdays. So I have Bodhatapalooza and Tunisian Tuesdays. Those are my Tuesday things. And so I have a really nice pair of Knitter's Pride interchangeable Tunisian hooks. I want to say I got these from Seta. I think that Seta was getting rid of some stuff, and I believe I plucked this up from her. So I've got my little Tunisian hooks, and then today we were practicing just the simple. So I did my thing. It's not perfect. Yeah, my tension isn't good, but I'm a rookie, so I get to be brand new. But I got the gist of it. I didn't lose any stitches. It's, you know, there's always called the Tunisian curl. But I did it. So every Tuesday we're going to get a new stitch. And I believe at the end, we're going to make a poncho cardigan thing. So I pulled forward, I only have 4 balls of it, but I have 2 or 3 more balls in a different color that I might be able to intersperse if I don't have enough. But it's that old school Yarn Bee Dazzling. And this colorway is called Lucky You, because I feel lucky. And it is beautiful. I love like this muted blue. I'm trying to get you guys a good look. And if you look inside of there, it's like brown, but it's like bronzy gold. So I have 4 of those. That's like 1,000 yards. I should be able to make a little panchita. Just like if she's making a poncho, I might be able to just make a little panchita, just a little one. But I'm gonna see if I can find, I thought I had 2 more, the ones that were like the darker Mardi Gras looking colors. And I could intersperse them, like go every other. We'll see. I might change up the yarn, but I have this in my Bag-A-Day bag. Ooh, ooh. That's right. Got one of the old school Bag-A-Day canvas bags. Check out her shop. There's a link on her channel. She's got lots of stuff. I love her bags. Bags are everything because she is Bag-O-Day. So stupid. Yeah. I'm really trying overtime to make you guys laugh today. And when I try, I'm like, wah, wah, wah. But Yeah, I was not feeling good all weekend. Y'all didn't see me much this weekend. My ginger lemon. Ginger, it's the slices of ginger with lemon slices, hot water, and a little bit of tea, or a little bit of honey. So anyway, oh, I had to put my Tunisians back in there. Thank you, Linan. That's going to be so fun. So go over and check her out. Every Tuesday, she puts up, we're just on week 1 right now, and it's just practicing the simple stitch. So next week, I think we're going to get another stitch. I think she's going to do several stitches, and then we're going to make a project. So you guys come join us. Tunisian Tuesday with Nina's Knots. It'll be down there in the thingy. All right, now let's talk luck of the draw. So tomorrow I will be picking we'll be putting up the final color. What? We're already done. 15 weeks. Done. Done and done stitches. All right, so this is where I am so far. So here's my week number, what was that? Week number 7. We got week number 8 finally. And then here my week number 7 was this gunmetal gray, which is a big twist. So there it's coming along so far. You can see my little nubbly stitches, cobblestone stitches, whatever you want to call it. So that's fun. Yeah, luck of the draw has been really great. I don't know. I'll ask Lynette if we're gonna do it again. I got to talk to Nancy. I don't know. We'll see if my nanny is gonna do it. Nancy from Nina's Next Knots. No, Nina's Knots and Nan's Next Knots. Those 2 channels get us both. But Nancy over at Nan's Next Knots is who does luck of the draw. So I'll keep you abreast. It's looking like we will post it. We'll do all of the things, but on Friday the 19th which will be 5 Pacific time, we're going to go, Lynette and I are going to go live, and we are going to, it's like going to be the finale. We're going to pick the person will be selected to win the shipping blessing, and we'll show blankets and we'll talk and have some fun. And I plan on trying to maybe do a few games. I'm going to try the StreamYard thingy and see if we can play some games and just have some fun to wrap it up. So look for us Friday night. That is January 19th. And I believe it's going to be 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. So we'll post it. Just keep watching. Let's see. What's next? Oh, I didn't really get to work on my hooker versus hooker bag. This is my hooker versus hooker bag. If you guys don't know what hooker versus hooker is, go over to Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and Jan the Alaskan Crafter. They are doing a little kind of like, what's up? Come make something, and then you can brag about it. I was the picker. I was the project picker, and I picked a bag. I wanted to be more Pacific, but she wouldn't let me be Pacific. She said, you got to be more general. So I couldn't pick like market bag or beach bag. I could just pick bag. I was like, don't you dare make a coin purse. So this is what I made. It is a wooden bottom that I got from Hobie with my little points. And the colors were gray, pink, blue, and purple. And then I took straight, the plies apart and used a ply to sew that in. And it's got a pretty little handle. But what this project is that I have in here is kind of a mashup. And this is with Judy's Creations and Crochet. And she gives us a picture, and then we pull the colors from that picture. And I will try to go right here with the peach heart. And what I chose was this mandala sequins that I got in my bod auction box. I had bought a mystery box, and I got 3 cakes of that. That's the one. Let me get close so you can see. Can you see the little sequins? You can see the sparkles. There's not too many of them. It's not real heavily sparkled. There's a sparkle right there. But the sequins they're not real bad. But so those were the ones I had. I mean, yes, mind you, a couple of the colors are missing, but I've got some more of this on its way from my sister, and she's sending me some. So I'm going to add those colors at the end. So what I have used for this make along with Judy was also I'm double dipping and using a little thing that Wilma from Wilma Westenberg, Will Made Crochet, put up, and it was like a little word search. And just to the gist, at the very beginning, I only picked one, and then I realized, oh, I was supposed to pick 3 words, and I found jacks. It was really funny. But I picked, what was it? Sweater, scarf, and pocket. So sweater, scarf with a pocket. And what I decided to do, if you guys didn't see last week's, is like another Swoncho, where it's like a poncho, and then you sew up the sides. But what you do is you take 2 triangular scarves, you know, tip to tip like that, point at the bottom, and you sew across here, leave that, and then sew across there, and then sew down the side right here with 2 triangular scarves. And then you go around the bottom a little bit to just give it a little shape, and it's a sweater. So I call them Swonchos, a sweater poncho. But sweater scarf, this is going to be a triangular scarf turned into a sweater. And then somehow I'm going to put a little pocket. But this is what I've got so far. And this is absolutely a beautiful pattern. This is, and it's given me virus vibes, but it's so much more than that. It's called the Darjeeling Tea shawl, and the designer, she's absolutely amazing. All of her shawls are called a certain kind of tea. They're all like tea names. And let me see if I can get it. It's Red Tea Pot Atelier. Atelier. Yeah, I'm saying it right, Atelier. It's Little Red Teapot Shop. So she's adorable. I found her on Instagram. So, and this one, like I said, is called Darjeeling. And yeah, it's again, so much more than virus. So much more than virus. And I let it flow. I let it flow. And I did not color control this, and I'm freaking regretting it. I am not liking this right here. But whatever. Because it's a boho. It's going to be like a boho-y. I might even put tassels on it. So there's my Judy's Creations and Crochet mal with our Wilma Westenberg word search. Pick your next project in my hooker versus hooker bag. Hooker here. So anyway, that was really fun to make that bag. And it was just scraps. Those were scraps from old Luck of the Draw blankets that I wasn't using those colors anymore. So that was really fun. All right, we're 18 minutes in. Let me step on it. So I've tucked on that, tucked on it, tucked on. Now, the last one. This is why I have been absent. I need to get over to Obi-Wan's. He put on a mal, or a crochet along mal, that he's spinning the wheel, and you can either make squares or like a from the center blanket. I got to get over there. I'm sorry. I got to do the last hat too. I just really got behind because I finished Atlanticus. Yes, stitches I did. So I, again, was running out of yarn, and the real elaborate border she puts on, I couldn't do. So I just kind of went with it and kind of did my own little border. But it has not been blocked. None of the ends are sewn in, but I was so excited to be done with it. I have like a quarter of the sewing left to do on the Monstera blanket, and my 2 bod animal rescue blankets will be ready to ship. I'm one of those people that I like to get my stuff done pronto. And this having these blankets for like 3 months has got me not where I like to be. I'm I'm usually finished, but there was a bunch of things that I had to do that had deadlines. So these ones, the deadlines, she's not going to auction these till April. So I gave myself a little grace. So sorry, Crystal, if you were really expecting these sooner. But here, look, I really am working on them. Are you ready? Are you ready to see it? So there's the border that I put on. But here in the corners, I put some little flowery little things. But okay, so let me go so you can see the center. And this is called Atlanticus, and it was a crochet along quite some time ago by Hooked on Sunshine. I'm trying to look through the holes. Can you see it? It's really big. So I am hoping that this can pull a couple $100 for Crystal. So the center is really nautical, and it's, like I said, it's called Atlanticus, and I am getting nautical vibes off that. So I tried to stay true to, you know, these colors. So yeah, so Atlanticus is finished. Whip the faux right out of it. So now to sewing in the ends. Does someone want to come sew my ends? Somebody come sew my ends. I'll give you $5. All right, so I think that was it. We talked about hooker versus hooker. You're going to go over and see Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming and Jan the Alaskan Crafter, and you're going to come and you're going to apply to be either a picker, a project picker, a color picker, a content creator, or a subscriber. The content creator and the subscriber make the project and kind of battle against Lala and Jan. So you guys gotta come play. Hooker versus hooker. It's really fun. Let's see, we talked about this one. This is Themis. This is the Hug for You. Hug for Me is over there. I cannot wait to show you guys on Saturday. I cannot wait to show you. It is coming out absolutely beautiful. I was so worried about that navy blue for the main color. It is perfect. If I would have used any other color, it would have dulled. Oh, it's coming out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, Aberdeen wool. Aberdeen wool. Let's see. Oh, real quickly, since we're talking about my countdown box and the Hug for Me, Hug for You. So our wonderful brother Russ from It's Raining Yarn has decided, because I begged him, I said, please give me something to do in July. He's going to do a Christmas in July box. It's going to be 15 days. There will be 15 full hanks of yarn. No minis this time. 15 full hanks. And he has already dropped that it is Stylecraft DK. So there are 15 hanks or skeins or balls or whatever. I think they're skeins of Stylecraft DK. I cannot wait. We're already putting treats together. I say we because I am a freaking little person in his pocket. But you guys will find out later. Anyway, so it's going to be so fun. So if you are interested in a Christmas in July countdown box and that Russ has put together, stay tuned. He's talked about it a little bit on his channel. Email him telling him you're interested, because if he can get enough of us, right, I'm going to tell you, he only has 18 boxes. And one of those boxes is mine. You know, one of those boxes is going to be Fiber Spiders. And hopefully Juan and my Mishaela. You should do it too. It'll be fun. And then I'm going to do something special with those hanks in July. So yeah, still in the works. It's happening so fast. But Christmas in July countdown box, we're doing it, and we're doing it well. We're doing it well. Yes, we are. Okay, let's see. We talked about Tunisian Tuesdays over with Linan. Bought Hadapalooza on Tuesdays. And Photasticness. I'm so proud of this. Yeah, Hooked on Sunshine. She is legit, you. She is legit. I have made a lot of her blankets. Yaya's Boy, 4, Whatchamacallit, Doodad, Atlanticus, I've made a lot of her blankets. I didn't realize. The only one I haven't done was Phoenix, and that's because that one gave me PTSD because a bunch of hookers were fighting over making the Phoenix. But I may tackle it. I got to finish my Sophie first, which I am going to finish Sophie. Let's see. We talked about, okay, I've got all dim ends, girls, K and K. For my Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. I've got the bucket. Girls, there's more than 20 hats. Just know that. And I'm sewing the ends on them. I apologize. I thought a bunch of them were done and they weren't. So I got to sew in the ends. And I am an end procrastinator. I hate them. I would rather magic knot and cut them off, but I'm afraid. So I don't do that. Let's see. So I'm sewing in the ends. It's coming soon, I promise. And then let's see. We talked about, I'm doing the minis. Oh, I can't even tell you. It's starting to transition to these blues and greens, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. 11 o'clock. Come see me. All right. Because this week, I'm going to try to mess with the night butt and the stream yard. Because my milkshake brings the girls to the stream yard. Did you giggle? If you giggled, I'm done. My work is done here. I can go now. I laugh at myself for you. But yeah, so we're going to play some games on Saturday. I'm going to practice on the stream yard. And then, yeah, fun times. I think that's it. Can I go now? I'm going to go now. Yeah, I can't wait to get my mandala sequins. I'm going to work on that. I should just start working on the back panel. I think that's what I'll do today. Because I've worked on my Hug for Me. I put in two more little mini hanks. Yeah, I think that is what I'll hook on tonight when I'm finished with you people. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go, okay? Make all them beautiful things and come make beautiful things with me. And we'll have fun. And I make you giggle, okay? Okay, I'm going to go now. Okay, bye. I've taught you all that I know. You go. Bye-bye now.